What's going on, guys? I'm back again. I want to share a new fragrance with you that I've been trying out. But before I get into it, I just wanted to say that I've always been into fragrances, but never really had the know-how or knows. You know, if I liked it, I bought it, but I never knew anything about notes or anything. I never paid any attention to that stuff. And I've always used YouTube as a vessel to get information, technical, educational, whatever. And so one day I'm like, well, why don't I just go on there and see if somebody's saying something about some colognes. So it shocked me to see that there were so many people involved in colognes, and I've always had a nice little cologne collection. It's grown some since I started watching YouTube. It's almost addictive. But then there was this Fragrance Idol 2012 contest at the very end, and I decided I wanted to try to get into that, and that's kind of like got me started. It's an interesting hobby. It's something to do, and the reviewers have saved me quite a bit of money and time. So this is just kind of like my way of, I guess, giving back by doing the same doggone thing, since I do have a decent collection, and you know, I can give my opinion. And I don't know if it's worth 2 cents to some people, but it just might be. We got our Fragrance Idol 2012 winner, Coach Rob. I actually bought something during the contest off of his own recommendation, and it was a pretty good buy. And the first person I started listening to was Mark. So he kind of got everything rolling. But enough of that, and into this, we're going to go ahead and get started with the review. This review is on Cerruti Image by Nino Cerruti, and it was launched in 1998. My opinion, it gives a fresh, right out of the shower type smell. It's clean, fruity, green, fresh. I guess those would be the best ways to describe this fragrance. We get little hints of pepper and wood that'll give us more of a masculine quality. It's fairly non-offensive. I don't see anybody ever really being offended by it, so I would say it would be a good fragrance for the office or for casual activities. It's a safe scent, and it's a summer scent, so summer and spring. The notes are plum, banana leaf, pear, pepper. Those are the top notes. The middle notes are cypress, fig leaf, jasmine, guaiac wood, sandalwood, amber, patchouli, and Tahitian vetiver, musk, and cedar. It's a lot of god doggone notes. All right, but let's go ahead and talk about the fragrance. It has a really cool sprayer on it. It's different than other bottles that I've seen. I haven't seen anything like this. Well, got it backwards, but there it is. And we're going to turn it this way to get the spray to work. It actually has a pretty good sprayer. Bang. And I'm going to go ahead and spray up a little. I actually already sprayed up earlier. Yeah, it's really, really fresh. And you really can't overspray it, in my opinion. You really can't, as fresh as it is. And here's the box. It's just a simple box. Something else about this fragrance, it is a bargain bin fragrance. You can pick it up. I normally use Now, and that's something else I learned on YouTube. I normally use Now, Overstock.com, and FragranceNet.com. I haven't had any problems. I've been saving a lot of money using that, so I figured I'd just pass that on to you as well. That is the best way I know to save a buck, unless it's just a brand new fragrance and you gotta go to a department store, which is where I used to go to the department stores, unless I stumbled across something at TJ Maxx or Ross. Okay, well, let's get into it. All right, in the opening, right away, I get a slight lemon zest and mint, but I pick up a profound note of pear. Now, when I was smelling this, my wife, I got her to, smell me up too, and I smell a lot of pear, but she never got the pear. She just said it smelled fruity, it smelled citrusy to her. So, I mean, it's a really good fruity, citrusy scent, but I get a lot of pear, and pear is one of the notes. But in the heart of the scent, there is going to be a hint of jasmine, soft wood, and it says it has figs in it, but I really don't get. I have some figgy, like I have Marc Jacobs Men, and that's real figgy, and I have another one. I won't even talk about it right now. I plan on doing a review on it, and it's pretty doggone figgy, but I don't get any figs here at all. And in the dry down, you will get a little bit of vetiver. That vetiver comes out, but it's kind of more like a whisper, and it's hiding behind the woods and the musk. But all in all, from beginning to end, I definitely get pear. Pear, pear, pear. It's a fresh scent. to me, I like it. Some people might not like it. It's not feminine in any way. If you don't like pear, then you may not like this fragrance, but I like the way it smells. So, in my opinion, I would say try this one definitely. For $25, this is a 100 milliliter, 3.4 ounce bottle. What are you gonna lose? It has decent longevity. I get about 4 hours on my skin, but I swear it lasts a little bit longer than that, because somewhere around about the end of the day, somebody, end of the day being an 8 or 9 hour day, somebody might just give a random compliment like, you smell great, or you smell nice, and I'm thinking, well, dang, it must be my clothes or something. It's still here. So it'll hang around just about all day. It's kind of fleeting, so it might be spotty, hit or miss on some people, but 4 good hours, and you see that little Travelo thing that I did, get you one of those. TJ Maxx, I saw those in TJ Maxx the other day. If you buy them from Walgreens, they have them 3 for $19.99 or $9.99 each. See if your TJ Maxx or Ross is locally near you, possibly has those in there, because I've seen them in there for $2.99 and I bought a stack of them. So that was a pretty good buy, especially since I spent so much for them before. But the more you dig, like these reviews, the more you find out. For ciliage, it has pretty decent ciliage for the first few hours. When you pass through a room, you're gonna leave a nice wake behind you. Because somebody's gonna comment, maybe, maybe not, but this smell is actually fresh and clean enough for someone just to give a nice little compliment. And what I'm going to say for projection is it's fairly moderate. You really can't overspray this the way it smells. You really can't. So the term I'm going to use is elevator safe. While you're in the elevator, you won't be choking anybody out, because I swear to you, just running a little trial. I'm sorry about these noises in the background, man. I have to do these things when I can. Time's a factor, so I won't say where I'm at. But yeah, I'm doing this review and I got a few sounds, and I'm just not going to cut this camera off. But back to the projection, it's moderate, so I sprayed up pretty good. I actually had to get inside of an elevator, and I'm a little self-conscious sometimes, so I did ask if I was choking anybody out, because I knew the people, and no, everyone says, well, it smells great, and so that gives me my confidence back. But for $25 on Overstock or FragranceNet.com, this is a pretty good fragrance. I think anybody would appreciate it. But if you can find it somewhere and take a sniff, I would do that. I would say try it definitely. It's very safe scent, very safe. So Cerruti image. Check it out. I hope you like it. Comment if you can, and I really do appreciate it. And you guys have a great day.